up a little bit. There you go. Kind of support with that right hand. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so this is Cade. Cade was having a little bit of a cough last night, and it was kind of croupy. Kind of just sounded like a barky cough type of thing. Yeah. Is he feverish or anything else going on?
Low-grade fever.
Okay. Okay. And this is kind of why we do this Gonstead specific type adjusting, because knowing where you adjusted the time before can make a big difference in like going forwards, helping somebody and trying to manage a case like this. So yesterday he got adjusted. Was he having any symptoms yesterday?
No.
Okay.
Not that I noticed.
Yeah, but wasn't he congested or something was going on? I knew it was something little.
And sore throat.
Yeah.
And then he had some like almost stridor breathing
Yeah.
last night. And
Yeah.
the early morning hours.
Right. So you noticed it when you left here yesterday. He got adjusted, left here yesterday, and you noticed the cough started to get a little bit worse,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
So yesterday we did C2, which is way up in the neck, and we did the low back, that tailbone. Not that we're treating congestion with an adjustment, but we're just clearing that nerve system. If they don't respond favorably, usually there might be something still kind of hung up in there, and typically that's just above or below the segment that we adjusted. So knowing that we adjusted C2 and knowing that that upper neck can kind of calm the muscles of the throat and everything with that croupy cough, that can really help relax things with their nervous system, and it also helps obviously boost that immune system. So obviously we don't just adjust because of symptoms, so we want to make sure that the findings are actually there. He definitely has a reading there still, so it swings way off to the right. So we'll check it again. And also I like to check this area extra close too. We didn't do any of this last time, but if they're having fevers, temperature changes, that type of thing, this T3 down to T5, T6 area, that can have a lot to do with, even down to T8, temperature control, because the thymus gland is supplied by that area, which is right on the back of the sternum. And that can kind of mess with their ability to regulate temperature with a fever. So
This morning he felt okay, but the last couple of days
Okay.
he had a low-grade 10.
And that all looks pretty clear down there, so I think that's doing okay. Sorry, Cade, my hands might be a little cold. I'm gonna wake you up a little bit. You ready? Just kidding. Okay. You got grandma's house ahead of you, don't you? You gotta make sure you're feeling better. Let's go head down a little bit. There you go. Let's count it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has this one hurt at all, Cade?
Nope,
5,
not really.
4.
4.
A little bit more at 4. How about 5 again?
Nope.
That's our winner up there, huh? Okay. T4. That one's also big to the lungs. This one, upper neck, would probably be more esophagus. Kind of relaxing things, but T4 is a really common we'll find with like asthmatic patients.
They did a strep test on this morning.
It was negative?
Yeah, but they said it's just a viral croup.
Okay.
But he woke up full of energy about 5:30 a.m. this morning. So
Really?
Like
Yeah.
around
Did he
the
go to
road.
sleep like early last night?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
He was ready to go, huh? Yeah. Definitely feel some tension up there. Okay, head down a little bit, Cade. I kind of feel the swelling along the back of that C1, 2 area. So there's 1. Does that hurt, Cade?
Yeah.
How about this one?
No.
No? Because that's the one that hurt the most yesterday. That's interesting. C2.
He like flinched
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, all our findings yesterday were at C2. Today they're at C1. So we might not have cleared the wrong one yesterday. It might have just been kind of the next step to clearing everything is kind of getting C2 set, and then C1 needed to be set too. So we'll do both of those today, T4 and C1. So let's go to the rocket ship here, Cade. So we'll listen real close. We'll see if we can hear it get crunchy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double check that count there. Sorry, I'm just looking right at the camera. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Cade, tell me again. How's this one? And this one?
First one's okay.
First one still? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Be right on it like that. All right, I'm gonna have a little pressure on your head just to keep your head forward here. Big deep breath and exhale. Go ahead, exhale all the way out. There you go. There it is, big crunch. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
It was a big one.
Yeah.
All right. So Maggie, I was telling Haley, you've been a big advocate for us and your kids and everything. So tell us why you get your kids adjusted. What have you noticed with them?
I feel like when they do get sick, they're not sick nearly as long, and
Yeah.
it just I feel like keeps us all in check. And even the kids, when Clara was getting nosebleeds again last week, she's like, I need to go see Dr. Tyler. Like she realizes how much it helps.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I dealt with nosebleeds as a kid a lot. And so when you mentioned that Clara had nosebleeds, I was like, we should check her lower neck. Because we figured out, it took years, but we finally figured out T2 for me helped my nosebleeds. And actually it's the same one for Clara. I think we adjusted that one time and she didn't have it. How long was it?
Almost a year.
She didn't have any.
Months and months.
Yeah. So that's amazing. It's not like we treat symptoms, but when the body, nosebleeds specifically is more like a dry sinuses. So the bottom of the neck, when it's subluxated, it dries out those sinuses. So when you clear that subluxation, it raises the mucous membranes and everything there. So it helps kind of hydrate. And same thing for croup. So we're not necessarily like treating croup with an adjustment. We're clearing the nerve system so that the body can regulate again properly.
Yeah.
So the body's able to kind of relax the throat a little bit. It's ready to regulate that temperature a little bit better for the fever, and it can control all that without having problems with the communication of the body. So it's just cool that you've been able to see that in real time with your kids. And
I just feel like, I mean, they obviously still get sick, they're kids, but it doesn't happen as frequent as a lot of other kids at school. And if they do get it, they're over with, a couple of days.
Yeah, because you're a teacher, and so you're around the kids all the time. Okay, we're gonna get that atlas set for you, buddy. All right, so nice and relaxed. We'll let the shoulders loose. Chin up just a little bit. Up a little bit. There you go. Kind of support with that right hand. There we go. Nice and easy. But as far as relaxing the muscles and everything, kind of helping that, just essential oils might help just kind of get some of that loose and kind of open up the airways. But I've seen this enough with my kids with croup. Like at nighttime is the worst because when they lay down, it tightens up, it seems like literally within minutes we've had them breathing easier. It's just amazing. So
at 4 a.m. this morning, he woke up and was like, can I go shower?
Yeah.
Just couldn't breathe.
That's the hardest thing with croup.
Yes.
Because it's in the middle of the night, nothing's open, and you're like, what do I do?
Yes.
And I don't make house calls at 4 a.m. So it's like, my kids get it.
At this point.
Yeah.
Steamy showers help them.
Yep, exactly. It's good.